for all of the hype, for all of the bravado that was behind him, I'm not saying that Lomachenko's not good. Lomachenko was exceptionally good. But
as an amateur.
As an amateur.
Yes.
But we got to look at it. Your second fight in, you lost to Salido.
Aha! Spencer Fearon.
Right, did you not lose to Salido?
Hold on. So when you lost to... This is what I don't like. You lost to Salido. Excuses.
So in my mind, this is in my mind, you've got after 6 rounds, you're 5 rounds down. All the man has to do is win two
rounds.
2 rounds.
Game
of
done.
the next 6.
Game, they know when he slapped the team dominoes.
Right, exactly. Double duels.
Double duels.
2 rounds. So I don't want to hear. The fight was close to the end because that's when Lomachenko said, you know what? I got to hot up this shoot.
Yes.
And he was fighting out of desperation and not out of skill.
Yes.
And when you're fighting out of desperation, your skill level goes away.
Yes, sir.
Because you're fighting out of desperation.
And you're not thinking.
Okay, then. So, therefore, I had him losing. But I still had the fight close. But my estimation of scoring, I had the fight 116, 114.
Yes. Dream it. Believe it. Become it.
Come on down.
Come on.
Welcome to another episode of the Fight is Right Boxing Podcast with myself, Spencer the Spirit Fearon, also known as Master Knowledge, and my brother in legality.
Come on, bro. You should have seen your brother from the roads. Bro, hold on, wait. But I'm not even waiting. You know, last week, bro, man was kind of like they weren't gonna eat the Christmas, the something. But this week here,
the puppet. I
have been waiting for the show to start. Wait, yeah, as Mr. Adley Yard would say. Hold on. Who cares about that? Hold on, wait.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
This is live TV, folks. This is live. Let me put it in there. Stop it, 'cause I need to pick my selection. Hold on. I don't know you was gonna pick the pink one. You know, black man always like the colourful things. Bro, black man always like the colourful things. All right, cool. Say that. No. I'm rolling with you today, Spence. I'm picking a pink one.
Well, you know that. You know when Opal Fruits.
Opal Fruits. You are old school.
Remember Opal Fruits?
Yeah.
Anyway, who remembers it? They're Fruit Bursts now, but originally they were Opal Fruits. Remember that advert?
Yeah.
Opal Fruits. Things to make your mouth water.
Yeah. Serious advert.
And Opal Fruits, the strawberry ones were the ones that used to go first.
Yeah, always.
They were the ones that was go
always,
first.
And the purple ones. The purple ones are all right. The red, the great one. The great one.
Yeah,
the great one. Yeah. I know them things. All right, listen. We're there chewing for the first couple of minutes of the show, but it's all good. What is the hot topic of this week? This is what I want to know. There's only what I know what it is, but I want you to tell the people.
You know what the hot topic is, right? And I'm going up on it because we've got to talk about the scoring system. Mm-hmm. But the hot topic is Teofimo Lopez goes out and defeats Vasiliy Lomachenko, the Matrix.
The Matrix got decoded.
Yeah, he did.
He got well and truly decoded.
He did. There was
By
a glitch.
The young
there was a glitch in it.
There was a glitch.
And Teofimo Lopez became Neo. Right? That's what he was. It was Neo.
Points.
Straight.
So what was your... I mean, there's so much, and we might get some people online to discuss this. You know, because, you know, everybody seems to have an opinion. Everybody seems to have a view based on who won. Some people are saying Teofimo, definitely. Some people are saying Lomachenko. They thought Lomachenko pulled it out of the bag.
When? What did he do to pull it out of the bag?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking a question. What did he do to pull it out of the bag?
I didn't know there was bags in boxing.
Exactly. This ain't no Paul Daniels business, yo.
Yeah, but some people seem to think that he
ain't no Tommy Cooper business.
All right, but some people seem to think that he
didn't win the fight
to win.
I'm sorry,
cool.
He didn't win the fight.
But this is what we're here to discuss.
No, but okay,
so
right.
I already told you that my man Teofimo was gonna brock him up.
Yeah, you did. Right. There was a couple guys. There was you. Tyson Fury, and Ed Draper.
Draper was on it as well.
Draper was on it as well.
Ed,
right? Yeah, Ed Draper.
He's a boxer, man.
Right? They were the only guys who I know of who have public figures that were saying Teofimo Lopez was going to beat the hell out of Lomachenko. And the reason why, because when people are up close, I have to go back and watch like a couple of Vasiliy Lomachenko's fights. Right? I have to go watch a couple of Vasiliy Lomachenko's fights. For me to sit down now and say like, I'm not saying the man's not incredibly good. You know what I mean? Just under 400 amateur fights, losing something like 3 or 5 of them. Right? Ridiculous. Something ridiculous. I'm not saying that the guy is not good, because the guy is good. But what I am saying is this, is like, I've noticed when people are not accustomed to seeing talent like that,
yes,
right? Or when you're not accustomed to seeing a skill set like Lomachenko, which you can assimilate to. So you're seeing what Lomachenko does, and you kind of idolize it as I could. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, listen. So
no, I'm not buying it, brother, because I've seen things that Lomachenko has done, and I've seen it in Pernod Whitaker.
Try that Lomachenko with Tommy Hearns.
Right,
try that sidestepping with Tommy Hearns.
You see what
and see what will happen.
Right? And also, I also think that the Jorge Linares fight took a lot out of Lomachenko, because after that, he fought Anthony Crolla. No disrespect to Anthony Crolla, but Anthony Crolla, by his own admissions, that he was done. It was like, boy, you know what? I'm going to try a thing. He was done.
Your one. It's got the sugar in it.
Well, don't worry, man. I got the sugar right here. Right?
Yeah.
And then also, Luke Campbell put in a gallant display and did not get the credit.
Hold on right there. I based the decision to go with Teofimo based on the Luke Campbell performance.
All right.
Because I'm saying to myself, and this ain't no disrespect to Luke Campbell, because I'm always going to back him if he's fighting someone that's not from the UK. But Luke Campbell, in my opinion, don't have the killer instinct where when you hurt somebody, it's the blood just rushes to your forehead and you go for the gusto.
All right.
And I feel, I don't know, Shane McGugan and Luke may feel different, but I felt that Luke hurt him twice in that fight.
He did hurt him.
Hurt him twice.
And hurt him to the body as well. All right.
You understand? But Luke, being a naturally gifted boxer, to me didn't have the just in him to step on it and say, yeah, I'm gonna knock you out now because I've hurt you.
All right.
And I feel that if Luke Campbell had that, he would have beat he would have already beat Lomachenko. Right. So that, based on the inactivity of Lomachenko, again was reasons why I was picking Teofimo, and also the fact that it was behind closed doors.
All right. Now let's break it down on the concentration levels.
Come on.
Let's break it down, Ton. Tell people, what's the attention span of the average human being?
Well, apparently it's less than a goldfish.
Okay.
So you're talking 9 seconds.
Right.
If that.
It's lower, because a goldfish 5.
Yeah. So to concentrate, the top guys are really, they can concentrate for a whole 3 minutes of a round. But normally people lose their concentration every 10 seconds, every 60 seconds. You've already lost your concentration 3-4 times. And I feel that fighting behind closed doors now has not only even the playing field with fighters. That's why you're seeing a lot of so-called house prospects losing. Losing. Because 1, they have to concentrate more. 2, they don't have the energy of their fans and supporters.
And that means a lot, because the next thing, people think like this concentration thing is like, wow, no, it doesn't matter. It does matter, because it does matter. Like
Edison said concentration is power.
Okay then. And the next thing is this. When you are in a fight, and before the fight, and purse bids go out and you think, well, we want it on home ground. Right?
Come on.
We want it on home ground. As soon as you go on home ground, you know you got home advantage.
Yes.
You know, it's like, when you're at school and like there's a bully that wants to fight you, yeah? And
no bully can't fight me. I'll break up all bullies.
But no, listen to this one.
Yeah.
A bully wants to fight you.
Yeah.
And you're going to go fight the bully, but you're scared. You don't want to fight him. Let your mum or your dad walk past at the time where the fight is.
Oh my God, listen, wait. I've got to tell you a story. So when I was younger, you know, certain man, you little African boy. You know, it was in the ghetto. You know, like, bro, it's some internal warfare between Caribbeans and Africans.
But we've proven to get rid of that.
Yeah,
but
we got me and you. We are the new generation.
Right,
we've wiped that under the carpet.
Trust me.
But there was a boy. So I remember as clear as day. We was in the pen, and the boy hit me. He called me African boo. Boom, hit me. You understand? And I'm like, Dad, screaming to my dad, because you know I was brought up by my dad, as I said on BT Sports. My dad come downstairs and said, "Fight him." Fight him. You're not going nowhere.
Right.
Brother, the energy what I got from my dad. Listen, from that day, Spencer, no man has stepped to me.
Exactly.
I broke him up vicious.
Exactly.
So I had that energy from my father. So carry on.
So, and this is what happens when you've got home advantage.
Yes.
Or you've got the crowd base. And even though Lomachenko is not American, right? But he was the one that was built as a superstar.
Yes, sir.
Now, he was the one built as a superstar. He was the one, and unfortunately, it wasn't marrying because the people didn't take to him, right? For all of the hype, for all of the bravado that was behind him. I'm not saying that Lomachenko's not good. Lomachenko was exceptionally good. But
as an amateur.
As an amateur.
Yes.
But we've got to look at it. Your second fight in, you lost to Salido.
Aha! Spencer Fearon.
Right, did you not lose to Salido?
Hold on. So when you lost to... This is what I don't like. You lost to Salido. Excuses.
Yep.
Now you've lost to Teofimo. I'm reading man chatting about, we've got the data. What data?
What data?
What data? You lost. So just accept the loss, give the young man credit, and just move on to the next one, or get a rematch and redeem yourself.
He ain't getting no rematch.
Listen, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Lopez said, what rematch? I'm beating you. What I give you a rematch for?
Trust me.
I'm beating you.
Trust me.
Right? And on top of that, and also it seems like Lopez is very upset with Top Rank, because Top Rank said, here's the deal, take the deal. There was no rematch clause because they thought he was going to lose. Right? So he said, okay, this is how you like handling me. All right, cool. I'm going to take it. He said, rematch for what?
Yes.
Now, when we look at history, Floyd Mayweather rematched two men. Why did he rematch him?
Yes.
Because people thought it was a close fight.
Yes.
That fight, the fight that we saw on the weekend, I'm sorry, it was not close. Lomachenko, listen, if you go the first 6 rounds, the first 6 rounds of the fight.
Talk the thing.
The first 6 rounds, I gave maybe the second round to the Matrix.
To the
maybe.
Matrix. Me too.
Right, maybe.
Me too.
After that, listen, you cannot, check this one out. So in my mind, you've got after 6 rounds, you're 5 rounds down. All the man has to do is win two
rounds.
2 rounds.
Game
of
done.
The next 6.
Game. They know when he slap the team dominoes.
Right, exactly. Double duels.
Double duels.
2 rounds. So I don't want to hear. The fight was close to the end, because that's when Lomachenko said, you know what? I got to hot up this shoot.
Yes.
And he was fighting out of desperation and not out of skill.
Yes.
And when you're fighting out of desperation, your skill level goes away.
Yes, sir.
Because you're fighting out of desperation.
And you're not thinking.
Okay, then. So therefore, I had him losing. But I still had the fight close. But my estimation of scoring, I had the fight 116, 114.
Yes.
Right? That's how the fight. So give Teofimo Lopez all the credit in the world. Props his father. Also got props Joey Gamachi, who works in his corner as well. Right? So give the youth all the credit in the world, because what I noticed is this. My guy's corner, my man Teofimo's dad said, I don't know, there's no recording going on in my corner.
I love that.
There's no microphone. I don't want that in my corner. You ain't hearing no game plans, no nothing. Right? Boom. That's what the dad did. Dad said, nope. None of that in the corner. The way that they fought, and I had my reservations about it, because I said, right, they were worrying too much about what Lomachenko does. I said, well, when he does this, we're going to do this. So in my head, I'm saying, well, you're concerning yourself too much on what this guy's going to do. But years ago, and there's a video going around, Ellie Six Packs, where Ellie was saying, they interviewed the dad and they were saying what they would do to Lomachenko. I think they sparred, you know. And then from then he said, "Wow."
Remember, and it's the same with the young man we had on
Shakur Stevens.
He said basically, well, I'm not saying, but I know I'm at that level.
Okay. Right, okay. So I'm saying this. When have we seen Lomachenko in a fight where it's been up against him? Now, the fight that we did see, when he fought Jorge Linares and he got dropped in that fight, and you could see just how the congratulatory status that he had after he won the fight, when he stopped him, it was like he was going nuts, because that was a hard fight.
Very,
very hard fight. But there's been certain fights which I've seen him in when he beat Martinez.
Yes.
Remember, Ricky Burns broke up Martinez.
Yeah.
Right?
And even the... Pedraza.
Who beat up Pedraza better?
Tank broke him.
Okay then.
Nasty.
You know I mean? Right. So all of these, and I'm next thing I'm saying, I'm not throwing nothing on, because let me tell you this now, right? I got a lot of stick when I went for Nicholas Waters to deal with my man. I got a lot of stick.
That's some Jamaican business that you was going over.
Yeah, the yard man. Right. Check this one out though. But he made Nicholas Waters quit, and when he made him quit, I said, "Nah, this guy's a different breed." Because but no, I'm looking also. Nicholas Waters on some little beggy thing. Yeah, when he's on Uncle Bob,
Uncle Bob.
Oh, you remember that? What kind of little buffoonery is that? So when I watch it, all them kind of little things, I'm saying like
no confidence.
You're just happy just to be in a thing. Right? Look at this. But Al Hamilton for me. Sorry to cut you. Al Hamilton for me.
Yes.
Right? The guy that runs the Commonwealth Sports
Awards. Yes.
Yeah, right. And he's an MBE as well. Yes. Al Hamilton for me said Nicholas Waters can't return back to Jamaica. He lives in one of them French.
But again, isn't this what I'm saying about the media, the promoters, hyping people up? I mean, all of a sudden, I'm hearing Lomachenko will beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm saying, how do you even make an assessment like that after 14, 15 fights? How?
Bruv.
How many fights Sugar Ray Leonard have before we call him a great one? How many fights Sugar Ray Robinson have before we call him a great one? About 201 fights.
Yeah, all right then.
Julio Cesar Chavez, my good friend Mick Collier, reminded me, don't forget Chavez. I said,
Chavez
how can I forget Chavez?
Done.
I've studied every tape. I said, I think I even stole Spencer's Chavez.
But don't worry about that.
You get what I'm saying? The great Julio Chavez, many fights, over 80 fights. Come on, man. The guy had 15 fights. Exactly. And as Teofimo Lopez dad says, no, when my son broke him up, no one ain't gonna remember no gold medals. And that's what happened.
Exactly.
That's what happened. So we have to be careful how quickly we call people great in the sport of boxing, because greatness comes over a period of years.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to come back from adversity
to show your greatness. Right, because we go back 1980 when Sugar Ray Leonard, March 1980, when Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran in Montreal.
Listen.
Man was saying Sugar Ray Leonard is a flash in the pan.
Listen.
Right? That was the talk. Then what happened? In the rematch, he made Roberto Duran quit. All right? So then it's, And then we go back. The thing that really made Sugar Ray Leonard, more than the Tommy Hearns fight. The Tommy Hearns fight was incredible.
Yes.
I mean, the Tommy Hearns fight was that September 21st, 1981, I think, right?
Wait. The knowledge.
Yeah, right? That fight there where, he was losing the fight, and then he got the pep talk from Angelo Dundee, the great trainer. You're losing it now, son. You're blowing it now, son. Yeah. You're blowing it. And he had to suck it up.
Yes.
That's showing me greatness.
Yes, sir.
When you're coming back from adversity.
Yes, sir.
But if you had it all your own way, and you're just outskilling these man, breaking up these man, that's not a real sign of greatness.
Then every time you lose, you make an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. There was no excuse when Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran.
No, he just
took it.
Cool.
It was like, you can even see when they're giving a decision, he was like, all right, cool. I don't know what's going on there with his little afro. Cool. I know what's going on. Right. Don't make excuses, man.
No excuses. No excuses. And that's what Floyd always says. Excuses.
Right, exactly.
I feel that it shows more of the man. If you accept defeat, it was not your night. It's like when Lennox lost against Rackman.
He took it.
It's alright, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Come on, has-been Rackman.
Has-been Rackman. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make him a has-been Rackman. Yeah.
Has-been Rackman. You understand? Because Lennox knew where he was going. It was to greatness.
All right then.
So I don't want to. You know, people.
Now you're showing me a picture of him in the hospital with his mash-up shoulder.
Why?
You know what I mean? I think I saw that before. Oh, Manny Pacquiao. I saw that with Manny Pacquiao when he lost to Floyd. I'm not interested, man.
We're not interested because guess what?
If you'd have won,
if you had won, we would never see those
exactly.
pictures.
Spare me.
So listen. Accept the defeat. Well done to the youngest ever unified lightweight champion, Mr. Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, man. You have to big up that Incredible win. And congratulations from the Fight Is Right.
Yes, sir.